There are some offensive lines that are worthy of winning an award. There are some offensive lines that are making their debuts.
Oh, wow.
We go in the trenches with AQ Shipley's top performing offensive line.
Here we go. I get a lot of text messages every week, and everybody gets a little bummed out with some of the teams that are in it. Maybe their team's not in it, but guess what? The beauty about this is it's a week-to-week thing. If you're not in it last week, you can get back in it this week, starting with my top 5.
Yeah, we'll give you your top 5 here in a second. This iPad is dead
Oh, no.
We stumbled out of the gate on this in the trenches.
I
This is
know,
certainly not what we want.
jeez.
Thank you, Bruce. 100% on me. I didn't put it to sleep after Bruce, good knee drive arm swing.
Wow.
Number 5
Starting with my
line.
top 5. Number 5 was a team that was in my bottom 3 last week, right? They may be the most improved team from week 1 to week 2. You talk about making the most gains from week 1 to week 2. It started with this team. We talked about it last week, and what we talked about was this team was not doing what they were built roster-wise to do last year. And as we watch this film, they get back to doing what they were doing. And it starts with their all-pro right guard, Chris Lindstrom. Dog. In pass pro, but
This is the gasher.
there it is. Here it is.
BC Eagle.
And on this one, watch Chris Lindstrom get to the second level, chop him down.
Boom.
That's exactly what Chris Lindstrom is known to do throughout this league over the last couple of years since he's come into the league from Boston College. Front side, you get the stretch. Back side, you cut him down. Front side, great stretch by Matthews. Great stretch by Bergeron. Center does a great job. And then you get the cut, and that's where the huge, big, gaping hole is.
Yeah, and Bijan's getting the ball.
Yeah,
Bijan's electric.
Bijan's getting the ball. Bijan is also helping out in protection.
Holy hell.
And so we got to show this. This is a big-time play. Bijan not only does it running the ball, but guess what he also does?
What's that?
We get the chip help. We get Nolan Smith rushing off the edge of the Eagles, spent a high draft pick on. Nope. We're going to sit him down, put him on his ass. That's what you call a big bump, my friends. That's what
Doesn't
you
matter.
That is a big bump.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Chris Lindstrom got beat on that play. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Bijan putting him down.
On in the trenches.
They're in the top 5.
Oh my God! What happened here? Hold the
Giving up
phone.
sacks.
Yeah,
Okay, let's
that's
zoom in over here.
Let's just watch right there.
I can see it closer.
Yeah.
Zoom in over here. Let's stay in over here.
Right there. Stay right there. Oh, my God.
Let's get,
Next play, next play.
Wow, that was awesome.
Wow. How good was that?
Number 4 offensive line performance of week 2.
The Green Bay Packers.
Wow.
Go, baby.
Number 4.
Let's go, Ty.
What?
Rushed for what?
I mean-
400 yards in the first half.
Yeah,
Number 4.
Yeah.
I know.
Thor on one of these?
The beautiful thing about when you watch this clip is, that Indianapolis Colts defense, they are so good. We don't even block the left fucking defensive tackle. We don't need to block them. And so it's a good thing DeForest Buckner doesn't play anymore. We don't even block him. Tackle's not even going to come down. Fuck it. We're just going to let him go. Tackle forgets to come down and cut off. But check out the center of the guard. Rewind that a little bit. Rewind that just a little bit. Watch this. Watch them play off each other. As 45 goes to climb, one of the guards going to get it now, or the center's going to get it, and the guard's going to go around him to pick up 20 and get to the safety at the second level as we gash it with the big gaping hole. Jacobs does the rest, bounces it to the outside. Look at that. Look at this. This is how you pick up a cross dog in the zone scheme. This isn't even a cross dog. They're just playing off each other. Beautiful, beautiful work between center and guard. Sean Ryan does a great job just kind of seeing one person take it. You take mine, I take yours, go around. Keep it moving. Get a great block on 20. Jacobs does the rest. What a monster day for the Green Bay Packers on the ground.
They shouldn't be able to move like that. It doesn't seem to be too quick out there.
I don't know.
Good athletes.
Incredibly athletic.
Yeah, it's
Really
phenomenal.
good.
Too slow maybe on the other side.
It's really good. I mean, listen, you don't understand it too, because so many offensive linemen would stop off on that, and nobody gets to the safety, and that's a 9-yard gain. That's the effort that makes it the 30-yard gain.
Who's the number 3 performing offensive line over the Green Bay Packers, the one we just saw?
This has been a very impressive team to watch. The Arizona Cardinals. This is a team that a lot of people think I leave them out every week. Listen, here's the deal. You got to do something good. You got to do something good to get on this. And they did something
you
good.
think you're just going to fall your way on AQ's top
That's it.
performing offensive line?
That's it.
In the trenches? OG.
That's right.
What is this?
Arizona Cardinals have rebuilt their offensive line over the last couple of years, starting with the left tackle, who you're going to watch move around, Paris Johnson, the Ohio State University. You got the center pulling. Let's go back real quick, because this is meant to be guard, tackle, pull, but the evolution of what we've been able to do in the blocking schemes, Aaron Donald created this. When you get a backside 3 technique, it is a hard block on the center. So now we man the guard, and now we pull the center in the tackle, because centers have become more athletic as the years have gone by due to Jason Kelce as well. And so you get the center in the tackle pulling on the counter to the tight end, which is called a lead. Center's going to kick out. Paris Johnson's going to jump through the hole, and he's going to be the lead blocker for Mr. James Conner, who's become one of the best backs in the league and is running smooth and hard and running the shit out of the ball.
James Conner runs hard.
He does.
Yeah, he does. He runs hard up there. Good illustration. You're going to watch that one back, and you're going to see penis.
Oh, yeah. Paris.
Not on purpose.
That's okay.
Oh, really?
No, that was not on purpose.
Is that right?
There was 2 pullers.
Is that right?
If you go back and watch
he was inferring
I
something.
saw a squiggly line. I don't know.
well, that was once I saw what was happening.
okay, right.
I had to do it. But I promise, guard one man. We shifted that, obviously, because 3 technique was too far out there. The center was pulling that way. Tackle was pulling that way. Got to circle the seam. So that.
That's right.
Happens a lot in football.
Might look like a dick. It's okay.
Yeah,
the center Froholt, was going right down the old chute. He was.
Froholt was shooting.
Yeah,
Froholt
he certainly
shooting.
was. And he play that. We added a.
Hold on.
We had to. So as it was all coming together. So I apologize. That was a great breakdown, and I really with my illustration.
Don't apologize.
Well done.
No,
Well
not
done.
well done. I did not want to do that because what I'm doing here.
in the trenches.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose.
Yep.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Good Lord.
All right, who is the number 2 offensive line?
The number 2 offensive line is one of Darius' 16 teams, the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah,
Hold up, baby.
J.K. Dobbins coming on every week, doing a great job. We got a couple clips from these guys. The first one, obviously not a huge game, but we're going to showcase one of their young stars, Rashawn Slater.
Slater.
Big brain.
Yeah. Left tackle.
I don't know if that one's in here, but
Northwestern guy.
unless it's this one.
Let's check this.
Yep.
Yep, it is.
Sure is. Let's watch Rashawn Slater. Watch the double team between guard tackle. Rashawn Slater just takes this guy 5 fucking yards, lifts him up, and puts him on his ass. These are what you call blocks that do not happen in the NFL. When you see this, you got a stud. Keep him, pay him, do whatever you got to do to keep this guy as your left tackle for a long time.
Yeah, that's another professional athlete there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Lumber and Joe Alt pulling too.
Yeah.
Look at that guy picking him up and putting him down.
Joe
Holy
Alt,
shit.
Joe Alt's doing it. Joe Alt is having a year so far.
Really?
They've done a really good job revamping their offense, and man, are they running the shit out of the ball. It's exactly what Greg Roman used to do in Baltimore. They ran trap play. Like, again, a trap play is a mix-up. Darius, you know this.
Yep.
It's a 3rd and 15 play when you're just trying to get 7 yards back, right? They ran trap as one of their main parts of their offense. They ran it 5 times in this game against Carolina Panthers. And then just a heavy dose of outside zone, heavy dose of fullback. They are just running the shit out of the ball, which is alleviating a lot of the stress that Justin Herbert's had to deal with the last couple of years.
Yep.
Man, it's Harbaugh football.
Oh, yeah.
We literally, as soon as we heard Harbaugh was going to the Chargers, we just we said, well, we know what style of football the Chargers are going to play. Because literally every other place that Harbaugh's ever been, they play one way. And this is the way they play.
Mean cusses.
They are. They'll meet you in an alley.
Yeah, that's who we draft.
Yeah. We can play this game in a phone booth. We can play this on field 53 and a third wide. We can play this in a parking lot.
Bud.
This is what our team's going to do to your team.
That's right.
And then towards the end, you're going to get tired. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to get harder, faster. That's what they do.
That's it. That's what they do.
And they have been doing, is what you're saying.
That's exactly what they do. In this play, you got to see this. You got to see this. Watch the fullback on the end. This is unbelievable.
Is that Gus Edwards lead blocking too?
Hold on, who's the fullback? We know the fullback.
You got the fullback in the backfield, and then you got the tight end wing to this side. Watch the wing right here. Snap him back on the tight end.
Great.
Climb to the second level. Watch the fullback with the kick out. Watch everybody else create a wall, and you don't get touched for 50 yards. Like, that's literally what you get with this offense right now. Doesn't get touched. See ya.
First.
See ya, boys. This is the NFL. Here we go. Maybe a little bit, and then we do a flip into the end zone. Let's go. LA Chargers looking awesome.
Man, it does feel like they are just taking on the identity completely and quickly. We're only in week 2 right now of the Harbaugh experience.
That's right. And the biggest negative that's been going on in the run game the last couple of years is you get these people on the edge. You get these tight ends. You get these wings that can't block. This is an incredible combo block between left tackle, tight end, wing, just kind of sealing the edge. They call this a gang. Whenever you get all four guard, tackle, tight end, wing, ganging up to the linebacker, sealing, kick out with the fullback, and you're gone. Off to the races.
Maybe the Panthers are playing some tough teams.
Yeah, maybe it's not as bad as it feels.
I mean, back-to-back weeks, they're on in the trenches on the wrong trench. Maybe they're playing some really good teams.
Yeah, maybe good offensive line.
Yeah. Maybe their quarterback's just dropping back and just fucking.
So there's enough playing. He got benched.
He's got a lot of weapons, dude. But he's got no help out there, dude. Look at that team.
That's what I saw.
What is this guy's problem?
That's what I saw.
Doesn't happen on the other end of the trenches.
Who's the number? You're right. We'll remember that.
We will.
We certainly will.
Good Lord.
I got a lot of people in the NFC South that aren't going to like this one again.
Oh, no. Is it back-to-back?
New Orleans Saints, number one offensive line of the week. And they are doing a great job. And it starts with Kubiak, the offensive coordinator, who comes from obviously great lineage. His father's an absolute stud who learned from all the greats. And they are doing a great job, not only up front and out-physicaling the shit out of everybody they play against, but schematically, they are winning every single time, too. Check this out. You got guard on the front side, Lucas Patrick, who the Chicago Bears could really use right now on their offensive line. But watch it. And this is what's really cool. You're going to see ghost motion, right? So you're going to see a receiver come in from out here, and he's going to buzz around. As he does that, it brings the DB into the box. They know that. Going into the week, you're going to get a bump back into the box. So now he knows not to chase 50, and he's going to climb to 35. Watch what Lucas Patrick does to number 35 at the second level. He gets his hands on him, he runs his feet, and he puts him on his ass.
Too small.
It's unbelievable. Now let's go to the backside. Let's rewind this a little bit. Let's look at Trevor Penning. Last year in his old scheme, Trevor Penning, hey, let's get rid of this guy. First round pick, he's going to be a bust. Nope. New scheme, he's a dog again. This is what they brought him in for. Let's get the D-tackle. Let's pull him back in and then throw him on the ground as well. You get bodies on the ground when you watch the New Orleans Saints tape. It's incredible to watch. They're doing a great job running the football. They're doing a great job in play action. Look at them. Pull him back in. That's a hold. Who gives a shit? Doesn't get called. Put him on the ground.
You guys are always cheap.
Ghost action again, too.
Yeah, ghost action is good eye candy, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, yeah. Edge. But, I mean, those linebackers, I feel like some small linebackers.
Yeah, they got to get better linebacker play. There's no question.
They dance around contact a lot on tape.
But even schematically, I mean, they just went after Micah Parsons in the run game, and in the pass game, they threw three people at him. They threw a tight end, they threw a fullback, they threw a back, they threw all kind of people. Tackle inside, guard popping around, whatever. Tackle outside, guard coming from the inside, plus a tight end. They had no business being on the field with these guys. In the
Congrats to the Saints, number one performing offensive line.
Unbelievable.
To week 2, and the OG in the trenches, top 5 O lines. Way to go, AQ. That was really kind of you.